What's up, guys? As you can tell from the board, welcome to Scary for Kids 4. I actually forgot my notebook, so I'll be right back. What's up, YouTube junkies? Welcome back to MMXX. This is part 4 of our ongoing series, Scary for Kids. Gosh, what a rush to be doing another episode of this series. I never really stick well to like ongoing things. I always like starting projects and then never getting very far with it. These are honestly probably my favorite videos that we're making on this channel. I really liked the dating one, and I really liked the Wendigo, and the Scary for Kids one is my favorite ongoing series we're doing. But today I found us a video to watch. So we're not going to be going to Scary for Kids website. I stumbled across this in my recommendations list. Oh boy. This is going to kick it up a notch. Put some hot sauce on that. Today's video we're watching is called 5 Scariest and Creepiest Things Caught in a Morgue. Caught as in like it's illegal. What are you doing here, stupid ghost? Oh man, it's Ghost Hunter. I thought we got away from him this time. That's Officer Ghost Hunter to you, sir. What are you guys doing here, huh? Nothing. Nothing? Well, something. This is something. We're haunting? Yeah, that's dang right you're haunting. You know you're not meant to do this. I know. Don't cry. Come on. I'll give you off with one more warning and that's it. This is the last time you're off the hook. This is one of those videos where they talk really weird. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. These are one of the 5 scariest and creepiest things caught in a morgue. I could easily do one of these videos. Perfect. I just did one. I could upload that, make 1 million views right now. I'm gonna take the hard way. Do it my way. Today's video is brought to us by Terra5. You all know that they're the same video because they have like strangely long titles. 5 things that would happen if humans suddenly disappear. Like today's video could easily be summed up to 5 scariest videos in a morgue. Nope, but they had to go 5 scariest and creepiest things caught in a morgue. Just a little over the top. Let's take a look at another one. 10 mysterious videos that will keep you ... And like they only post like creepy things. They never post something like uplifting. So we're gonna wait for this ad to finish and then we're gonna watch this together.
People are not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions because they kind of think they already know the answers.
Technology is...
Do you know the answer? I don't. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Morgues are probably one of the spookiest places to visit because of the kind of activity that takes place in it.
Okay, granted. I guess he's on the right track. Yes, morgues are a little eerie because there's corpses everywhere. Yep, that's true.
Because they house dead bodies before they are sent for an autopsy, or buried, or cremated. It is no surprise that there are a number of recorded sightings that will get the hair on the back of your neck standing. And
who has hairy necks? By the raise of hand. No? No one? Just this weird narrator. Cool, just making sure. Hair on the back of my neck, that stops at the base of my skull. Sorry, I don't have a hairy neck like you buffoons out here.
And send a chill down your spine. Let's take a look at 5 of the scariest things captured in a morgue. Number 5. Haunted Gurney. Here's a chilling video from India. The camera is placed outside a morgue where the gurneys are usually kept.
Quick question, which hospital is keeping their gurneys outside, by the dumpster? No one's the least bit curious about that. Oh, don't worry. Usually we get all of our ER patients coming in slipping through the back, so we just leave the gurneys out for them to use by themselves. It's a little bizarre.
In the area, we see a couple of stretchers and some other medical equipment. Before long, we see something blinking in the center of the screen that looks something like a human figure.
Okay, no it doesn't. I'm a big believer in the supernatural, okay? I believe in ghosts and poltergeists, I believe in demons and devils and all that such. But any single time that there's like CCTV footage of this or a little orb of dust going across the screen, everyone's like, gotta type about this on Reddit. There's an alien. There's a little ghost terrorizing my little girl. Did you see that speck of dust? It's actually a ghost. I just don't get it. Like, I understand if the footage shows an actual humanoid shape walking across the screen that's like transparent. That is something. That's substantial evidence. But this Sorry, just looks like part of your camera's glitching out. Did not look humanoid at all. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
We then see one of the gurneys move slightly forward and then a couple of feet back. Then, a couple seconds later, the stretcher moves more than 10 feet forward and again the same distance back.
Okay, he's way over explaining this. Just show me the footage.
The gurney went backwards and then forward, and then it went backwards, and then, believe it or not, it went forwards. Not to mention it went backwards and then forwards.
Why are you talking like this? Why do you have to tell me everything that's going on in the video? I have eyeballs. That's why I'm on YouTube. I wouldn't watch a YouTube video if I had blind. Also, not to like super hate on this guy's voice, but anytime he says gurney, I just keep hearing goonie. He just says it really weird. Goonie. Yeah, we keep all the Goonies out back where they go backwards and then forwards and then, believe it or not, they go backwards and forwards again.
After rolling back and forth for a few seconds longer, it rolls off the edge of the platform and falls onto its side.
Why y'all gotta hate on Ghost so much? Looks like he's just scootering around. If I were to just walk around out in the woods and I find the back of this building with me and my friends, and there's just gurneys chilling out there, no one's using it, I'd definitely use it for a skateboard. This ghost is just like, what? Who left all these perfectly good Goonies out here? Gotta try one. Being disrespectful to my ghost over here. Oh, big flop. He broke the Goonie.
Then the video skips to another camera in the same area, and we see a man walking to a water cooler where he looks to be filling a bottle.
I like this slow-mo camera of him walking like this, like a gorilla, towards the water fountain. Little strange. The guy's like, oh no, the Goonie, it's walking away from me. Probably just better walk out of here nonchalantly. That's kind of my problem with this footage. That is like a little weird. Could have been a gust of wind, at least in this shot. The other one was a little too unpatterned to just be moving back and forth and then just fall off. However, this one, some wind could have knocked it over and he's like, never mind, just forget it. I'm gonna go back to work. Because look at the way he walked away. Not the least bit startled at all. He's just like, another moving gurney? Got something new for me, Ghost? Seen this one before.
Number 4. Soul exiting a body. While there are many people who believe humans have no soul, the majority of us believe in the afterlife. This video from a Chinese hospital.
A Chinese hospital that holds one bed. I'm sorry, okay, like paranormal videos, they're interesting to watch when they're like pretty hard to say, no, that's not true. It gets creepy when you're like, that's eerie, I don't want a little girl in my closet, I don't want weird noises happening in my house, I feel bad for the victim in this video. But then there's always these ones that just have no logic to them at all. What hospital is this? What hospital is hosting one bed with 2 open doorways? Three open doorways. This is the weirdest hospital I've ever seen.
Hospital captures something extraordinary. As the woman on the
Oh, her iPhone alarm went off. I don't know if you guys heard that from the extraterrestrial plane, but her iPhone alarm just went off. That's why she woke up. It scared her soul out of her body. God's calling her home. Here, let's replay it and slow it down so you can hear what I'm hearing.
CCTV camera records her soul slowly leaving her body.
And leave the building. Sounds normal. If I were a ghost, I wouldn't use a freaking door. I'd just run out the ceiling. I love how people assume like, well, ghosts only use doorways because that's how it was used when they were alive. So that's what they're used to. Did I just lose all my brain power when I died? I mean, I am leaving my brain in my body. But if I'm smart enough to haunt people, I should be smart enough to retain the information I had when I was alive. Meaning, I can go through stuff. I can go through the ceiling. Why wouldn't I?
Number 3.
That was really short. Okay, let's see what number 3 is.
Black entity flies past camera.
Oh.
It is not an uncommon sight to find CCTV cameras in hospitals all across the globe.
If this is another hospital, I can't help you. If you don't see what's wrong with this picture, I can't help you. This is not another hospital. I'm sorry.
But no one in this Indian hospital expected to catch something paranormal.
Kiss something paranormal? Did I hear that right?
But no one in this Indian hospital expected to catch something paranormal.
I was just sleeping in my bed, and then I heard my iPhone alarm go off. This weird Goonie started rolling towards me, and this hobgoblin was skateboarding on it, and he smooched me goodnight.
The camera is placed in one of the hospital's hallways where we can see a few people sleeping on the floor. At the end of the hallway, the hospital's morgue can be seen. As everything seems normal, we can suddenly see a black figure appear out of nowhere. It takes the shape of a man and begins to slowly make its way towards the sleeping people.
This is a little bit more on the eerie spectrum. This is what I was talking about. That at least looks semi-human. You can see a little break in where his legs are. And let's see if it gets closer, how much more humanoid it becomes. Let's scoot
But
forward
we're
here.
finally at
Oh,
view.
oh, shoot, that scared me. Skipped a little too far ahead.
As he fly past the people and the camera, and finally out of the camera's view. Was that the soul of one of the deceased people in the morgue?
Why would a deceased person just chill there for like an hour and be like, huh, this is a weird hospital. I'm a dip. Whoosh, and just run out of there. I don't know, man. This is just bizarre. This is just weird. All right, let's see what this second one is.
Doctor Spirit. It is said.
Sounds like the name of a band to me. Yo guys, welcome back to another song, another concert by Dr. Spirit. We're going to be playing you guys Beyond the Grave. I hope you enjoy.
Said that spirits often visit the place where they finally breathe their last.
Finally breathe their last. He's just waiting for them to die. This narrator is creepy beyond belief. I don't know, guys. This is a weird narrator.
Where they finally die.
Hospitals are usually where these victims finally kill themselves of natural causes. Why is it always a hallway? Like literally every video we've seen so far is a hallway. Except that first really weird hospital bed with the iPhone alarm.
In the video here, we see a man pointing his camera down a hospital hallway in Honduras.
Ooh, what up, dude? I thought I sent you to your room. Get back in your room, homie.
There are a few stretchers on the side and a door on the right.
Pretty sure that's just a nudist. He's like, have you seen my pants? Have you seen my pants, dude? Hello? Dude? I would explain why he's moving around like that. Like, oh, there's someone out there. Have you seen my pants?
All of a sudden, we see an apparition move in and out of the doorway before completely emerging into the hallway. The being has the shape of a man, and many believe it is the spirit of a doctor that committed...
Okay, sorry. No amount of joking is going to make this a little less creepy. This is really scaring me. I hate watching these videos. I'm glad it's like midday, because I don't know if I'd be able to sleep if I were watching it this at night. Like, as you guys know, I am just terrible with like scary things. I always just psych myself out. I just don't like that this fat pudgy dude is coming running out of his house, running out of his room, and then just vanishes. It's just weird. Last one on the list.
Door slamming spirit in. We have been told that spirits can
Oh, shocker. It's another hallway.
be good or bad, but that doesn't make seeing one less scary. Unfortunately,
Facts.
the security guards in a Brazilian morgue came across a spirit that was looking to scare them more than anything.
Oh.
The video begins with a shot down a hallway. There is a flickering light seen in the hallway and a red door that appears to be open.
Sorry. Even if I am a security guard, I'd be like, yo, get the cops. There's someone in here. I would not even investigate. I'd be like, yo, there's some creepy crap going on here. Can you please send the cops?
And slamming shut on its own. As the guards make their way towards the door, the slamming gets more intense.
This cop's flashlight is literally casting a light this big. against the wall. That'll help ya. Good job. Nice one, security guard. Let's see what happens here.
When they finally get about 10 to 15 feet from the door, it immediately stops, as does the flickering light.
Okay, at that point, that's when I would dip for sure. I would not go any further. I'd be like, all right, see ya. It was nice knowing you, door, but you know what? Wife's calling me. She made mac and cheese. Gotta go.
Few seconds.
Also, why is the cop's light a square now? I thought it was a circle like 5 seconds ago.
The area goes dark, and all we can see is the light from the guard's flashlight. When the lights come back on, they investigate the door, which houses the pipes that supply water in emergencies. As they're examining the door, a loud banging noise comes from the door to their left. They turn to that door and...
Okay, how would that door just slam by itself, guys? Come on, that has to be a ghost. That's just so weird, because ghosts are creepy, right? They do weird, creepy things. But what I don't get is that if I were a ghost, I feel like I do scary things. I could go and breathe on your neck. I could give you a wet willy. Nope, you want to slam a door over and over all night. All right, whatever.
find nothing in the room that leads to it. One guard goes to the end of the hallway and checks to see if a door is closed and confirms that it is.
I love the over-explanation. It's getting funny now. The cop actually told him everything was fine, but then it wasn't. He checked out the door and said it was closed, which we can clearly see in the footage. But I'm gonna tell you twice. He just left the door open. He's like, well, this one's fine, so let's just leave it be.
So who or what was getting the red door to open and close by itself?
The Red Door Ghost. Ever heard of the Red Door Ghost, dude? He's famous. Everyone knows him. It's his calling card. Slamming red doors with holes in them. 20 moments, if we're not filmed, no one would believe it. And animals that saved people's lives. Oh, there you go. That's a wholesome one. We found one. We found one, folks. Don't worry, we have hope for this channel yet. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was a good addition to Scary for Kids, Part 4. Going ahead, don't forget to follow us on the podcast Dead Rent. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and so much more. You can also follow our second channel, Fluffy Flamingos. All of these links are down below if you're interested. And stay tuned for our next episode of MMXX. I'll see you guys then.